When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to the home of the Baylor Bears, McLean Stadium on the banks of the Brazos in Waco, Texas. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Baylor Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Buckeyes about to kick it away and get this season started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Bears offense will get first crack at it here. And guys, any discussion about this offense has to start and end with the guy behind center.
Yeah, I mean, the quarterback, he gets the ball on every play. He's got to be the leader. He's got to be able to throw the football. So many times you see Jesse where they can run it as well, but he's the captain usually on most.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Not the biggest return, but he sets him up inside the red zone at the 19.
I love the offense coming out being aggressive on the first play of the game. They're trying to take momentum right away, but the defense was waiting and they were ready, and they get the interception. You can't start a ball game better than the way the defense just did there.
I'm about to say, the defense loves that they came out like that too. Like expecting the pass, played the pass, made the first big play in this ball game, the very first play of the game.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Bring in the heat. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And that is a huge play for the defense. Offense has it in your red zone. You're trying to knock them out of field goal range. The only way you do that is by creating negative plays, and they get the sack.
Looking to throw, it's Sayin. He's got the tight end. He'll be run out of bounds at the 13. And the Buckeyes come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, running back on the move. Gets it inside the 5, and now it'll be 1st and goal from the 4. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. With the run on 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Working that wide receiver screen. And that's good for the completion percentage and bad for the yardage. They lose ground on that one. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Ohio State! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. On the run, it's Washington. Nice move there. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. And the Bears have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Looking to throw, it's Robertson. Using the quick game. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. To the air on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Prentice. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets 6. The Bears come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. He'll pull it on the read. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Wilson. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. To the air on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. And the Bears are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bears will punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. Let's see what they can get going on this drive as they snap it from the 7. Here's the handoff. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Looking for a crease. It's Peoples. Shoots through that hole and picks up 5. He's out to the 11. We'll see if they go back to the run here on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Quick completion on the out route. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Buckeyes decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. From the gun, running back gets to give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Flips it out on the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Bears line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Rides the back on the option, the give. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. The Buckeyes have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. And the Buckeyes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Fires to the big fella. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. The kick is on its way. No fair catches here, looking for room. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Hold and fire complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Robertson. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He didn't get a lot on the return, but man, he set his offense up at the 30.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the gun, the ground game. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. 3rd play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on 3rd and long. Fires to the big fella. Made a defender miss. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. On the ground, it's Peoples. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. He'll keep it himself. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Got it! Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Going for the marker on the ground. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. The Bears buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Oh, better look out! Turning it on! Gets it past the marker for a 1st down, and that's the way we will wrap up the 1st quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. To the air, it's Robertson. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. This time he's got it. Really nice job creating his own space, running with attitude. He's up to the 37-yard line. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll go to the ground. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. They'll run the screen. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in. It's Smith. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. The Buckeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. To the air, it's Robertson. Punts it out of the air. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Wilson. Stopped at the 47-yard line. A 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. rides the back and leaves it. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Off the play fake. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. The Bears are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And here comes the punt team.
Number 94, on to punt it away.
And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Gives him a little breathing room. Picks up 5 and gets it to the 7-yard line. The Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Grabs behind the line. It's Smith. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? To the air. It's Sayin. Release to the back. Grabbed in the middle. It's Peoples. And he converts on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 26. Leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Buckeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Get it out to the supersonic guy. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. The quick out. Boy, the defense clamped down on that 3rd down completion and didn't allow him to get forward at all.
You're right, Reese. It looked like they were anticipating a quick throw, and you saw everybody so alert, and they were able to rally to the ball.
First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the right. He's got an open man. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. Let's talk for a second about Baylor. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back, and no one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. What's important is what people believe inside your own locker room. This team thinks they can do some really special things this year, and they get a chance to start strong here in week 1.
Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. And they did not let him get to that 1st down line. It'll bring up a call here.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Looking to the big tight end. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Not able to get loose on the return, but what a play to put his team in business at the 33. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Cameron. Takes it the other way. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man quickly. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Baylor!
Man, that's frustrating as a defense because you got to stop the run. There's a good chance they're running the football here in this situation, trying to punch it in the end zone. You're trying to go to the half with a little bit of momentum. This defense just couldn't make the play to get off the field.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he added the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, rivalry game in the SEC. Of course, that's almost redundant in that league. But check this out. Auburn went on the road and just dominated. And that's one way to grab attention on a national level. Make a statement in someone else's house and prove you're legit. And did the Tigers ever do that? Always interesting to see good SEC teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Waco. And that defense has to feel like it just played about as close to a perfect first half as it can play. And who am I to argue? I mean, check out that scoreboard. Bone-crushing hits and an airtight secondary. Feels like they have 12, 13 dudes out there against that offense, which needs a real pick-me-up and fast. And with that, let's send it back to the guys along the banks of the Brazos River at McLean Stadium.
And the Bears will kick it away to start the second half. Bringing it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the quarterback pulled up 2 and sacked at the 12.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
The Buckeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Quarterback on the keeper. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. To throw, it's Sayin. Pressure coming. Fires downfield. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Buckeyes send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Takes it on the return. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul.
So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, and they get a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
That's a great individual effort by him right there. When I think about Ohio State football, too, especially on defense, right, it's the legacy of the silver bullets, guys flying around, giving great effort and getting to the football, but it all has to start up front on the D-line. You've got to be dominant at that position, and right there, you just saw that, the ability to win one-on-one and make a play.
The Bears with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun. Wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. Not going to get there. Not going to get close as he's brought down at the 30. It's 4th down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. That is no good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. And the Buckeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Now on 3rd down after that run. They'll try to sneak it.
Well, and he gets stumped on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall there.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There was nowhere to go.
Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. The Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got a man, it's Donaldson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. He'll do it himself. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. They need the 40 to convert here on 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Quickly complete. There he goes. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. The give on the option. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. The Buckeyes pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Motion from the wideout. Pulls and fires complete to the right. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Motion from the back. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He's got it on the move. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the Buckeyes didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. From the 3-yard line, they'll try it again on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Nestled just inside that right upright. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Returner will field it and try to get some field position. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Now on the option. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Back to throw. It's Robertson. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Sends it back in motion. Third down play from the gun. Grab near the sticks. It's Prentice. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
Going with the ground game left. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And that, my friends, is getting the perfect bounce, the perfect punt, and the perfect roll. They'll have them locked down inside their own 5. Trying to get the edge on the right. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. The Buckeyes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Leaves it with the running back. Runs through the tackle. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down.
This is a tough part of the field. You want to try to create some space and give yourself an opportunity not to throw out of your own end zone. They didn't hold up in protection. They give up the sack, but thank goodness they didn't give up a safety.
The Buckeyes will punt it away on 4th down. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Finds the tight end. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Now the play fake. Finds his tight end. Still running at the 40. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bears can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass, it's Robertson. can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Kick the field goal from here. It's a 51-yarder. Get a few on third down, and life is much better. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29. He'll pull it on the read. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. 2nd down. They'll go to the air. Makes the catch. It's Wilson. He'll go out of bounds at the 21-yard line. And the Bears line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Here comes the option. Fighting off the defender. Good pickup there. He gets enough for the first down. Now the offense trying to operate in the red zone. Little touch pass to the receiver. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Trying play action. He's got it. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Smashes it between the uprights. And we are all tied up here in the 4th. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, we've got a final to let you know about, a game happening inside the ACC today. Clemson had an impressive showing there in Death Valley, winning this one by double digits, although it felt like it could have been more. Somewhere even Trevor Lawrence is impressed with this one. Never know what can happen when two good teams face off, but even the most plugged-in ACC fans have to be surprised by this one, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll try the run. Knocked down after a pickup of 3 to the 12. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The play action fake. Complete with conviction on the crosser. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. Hold. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Right down the middle. Got his man downfield. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line.
Well, the play fake on the RPO bought the receiver some time to work himself open on the route. That was a man-to-man coverage on the defense. Nice job by the receiver putting his foot in the ground and separating.
Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. And the Buckeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Sayin. Finds his man, it's Tate. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
The Buckeyes have this offense rolling. Off the play fake on first down to throw. A strike downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Well, this offense is showing you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll run play action. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And the defense has given up some plays, some passing yards on this drive. You want to stop that? Nice job rushing the quarterback, making him feel a little bit of pressure and getting him on the ground, and now getting him behind the sticks.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Splits the uprights, it's good. And now they regain the lead.
And I think I like the call, man. You got an opportunity to take the lead in the 4th quarter. Go for the kick. He executes it perfectly. Defense, now it's your turn. We got the lead. We got to get a stop.
On the move from inside his 5. And that's the end of the line for the return man, but still business to attend to. A penalty marker is down. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense starts in the shadow of its own end zone. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Finds some running room. He'll pick up 4 out to the 12. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback on the keeper. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
The Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Try to get it to the edge. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to throw. It's Robertson. Hauls it in. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. Give to the back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Off the play fake. With the catch, it's Wilson. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Catch in the middle, it's Cameron. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's a heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Caught behind the line. It's Wilson. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bears are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Hit as he throws. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. They want that clock to run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Pocket breaking down. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Off play action. Deep shot for the end zone. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
An ill-advised play by that defender as he makes contact with the quarterback well after the throw, and it'll cost his defense. And the quarterback takes a knee. A disappointing start to this season as they open 0-1.
Tough way to start, but you see it so many times throughout a season. People start slow, figure out who they are, get better as the season goes on, and your dream's still very much ahead of you.
And the sky's not falling right now. You're just 0-1. There's no need to panic. You don't have to try and reinvent the wheel. What you got to do is go back. You got to watch the film. You got to be honest with yourselves. Where could you have made better plays? You got to limit the penalties. You got to limit mistakes. This team is talented. They've still got a lot to play for. So it'll be interesting to see how they come out next week.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.